Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Shell. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm taking in my toddler's carry-on for a 10-hour flight. So tomorrow we are flying to Mexico for a 2-week holiday, and it's a 10.5-hour flight. I'm taking my 3-year-old as well, so I wanted to share everything that I'm taking to keep her entertained whilst we're on such a long flight. I'm going to be putting all of her things in the Trunki. I bought this for her a couple of years ago. We obviously haven't used it much with it being COVID, but it's really handy. She really enjoys it at the airport. We can pull it along and she'll sit on it. And then obviously we can put all of her, and she really enjoys packing it with all of her own things in it. I've tried to pack as many activities as possible. So the first thing that I wanted to share with you are these reusable colouring boards. So all you do is you fill this little pen with some water, and then it's essentially a colouring book, and you can colour it in with the water and it goes all different colours. And then there's various ones. So you have to search and find certain things in there. So for example, you have to find 3 of the hats in there, which I thought that would be really nice for a toddler to do, and then when it completely dries they are reusable, and then you can do it all over again, and obviously it doesn't take up much room neither. Next up is another activity, and this is basically special scratch paper. So this is a template here, and then you can put it onto here, and then it comes with a little pencil like this, and you basically just rub on here and it kind of scratches it away, almost like magic, and again hardly takes up any room, and I've got a couple of those in there. So Arabella has just turned 3 and she's starting to write a lot now and really recognise letters. These are actually out of another pack that we have. Anything that I do mention I will link down below. I really like these. Again, they hardly take up any room, and they're on this little ring as well, and then you've got all of your letters, and then on the other side you've got whatever it stands for, and then you can see here, so Arabella's already tried to do some of these, and then it comes with a little pen like this with a bit on the bottom that you can just wipe it away, and I thought that would be really good for keeping her entertained. Next up is this busy board. Now I really like this one because it folds up like a little handbag like so, and then it has numbers on one side and letters on the other side, and then inside is just a really simple busy board. I actually got this for her when we went on holiday last year. It's so handy, it keeps them entertained for quite a while just doing various different things. So there's loads of different clips on there, there's things like here, there's zips on there, basically loads of different things that they can do, that keeps their little hands busy. Next up is this colouring play pack. Arabella really likes Lilo and Stitch at the moment, and this was only £2 from Primark. This is really good because it's got lots of stickers in it, a colouring book, it's got the colouring pencils as well, so that will keep her entertained for quite a while. Next up is this Lego Friends set. I think that she will really enjoy this because it's something that she can make and then play with. It's really tiny as well, and then what I tend to do is, out of everything that I'm putting in her bag, is wrap one thing up as a little present to give her halfway through the flight. I did it last year and she really liked that, so would definitely recommend doing that, and I think this is something that I'm going to wrap up for her. I'm also going to take a book. This is one of her favourite stories that she enjoys to read, and this book doesn't take up too much room. It's got really nice pictures in it. It's really easy to read, not too long. So we'll be bringing that as well. And then lastly, with regards to activities and actual things to do, is this 18-piece dough set that I picked up in Primark recently. I was really impressed with this. So you can see it's got quite a few different doughs underneath, and then it's got different stencils that you can do and rollers, all within this handy little box, which was actually only £3, which I thought was such a good price. Again, really small, so fits into the luggage really easily. Just a couple of other things before I move on to the snacks. So I've just got in here, she's actually potty trained at the moment, but she still wears nappy pants when she's asleep. So in here I've just got a couple of nappies in case she falls asleep on the plane, and a packet of baby wipes. I've also got in another bag a spare change of clothes, and then I've got some antibacterial wipes just to be able to wipe things down before we sit down. These are all the snacks that I'm going to take with us. It does look like quite a lot of bad snacks, but as I mentioned, it's a 10.5 hour flight, so what I'm thinking is one snack every hour to keep her going. So what I've got here is some popcorn, and then I've got some of the Kiddylicious fruit bags, which are quite good because they're actually made with real fruit, a packet of Snacker Jacks, a saurine loaf, and then a Rice Krispie Squares bar, a Barney, they are her favourites, and then I've just got a little bag of sultanas and raisins, and apple and an orange, and then lastly a lolly for her to suck on when we are taking off. So we do also get food on the plane, but what I will probably do is make her a sandwich in the morning and take that with us as well. The last few bits that I'll share with you are what I'm taking in my hand luggage, but for Arabella. So I'm taking her little pillow so she can sleep on it. It doesn't really take up any room, to be honest, and it's quite thin. Then I've got a little blanket for her because it can get quite cold on the plane, especially on the way home. So I've just rolled up a little blanket. I've got a spare change of clothes. So where we're going in Mexico, it will obviously be hot. So I've got some cycling shorts and a shorter t-shirt. And then she's got an eye mask. She wanted to take my eye mask. And then lastly, I've borrowed this from one of our friends, which is called a seat to sleep. So it's essentially an inflatable seat that you can blow up and put it on the seat, and the child is a lot more comfortable. And then it's also really handy for them to fall asleep on it too. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful if you're going on a long haul flight with a toddler. If you've got any other tips, then please do let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Bye!